Remember, there's the physical firstborn, and then there's the spiritual firstborn of your family. The spiritual firstborn oftentimes won't be the physical firstborn. Oftentimes, the spiritual firstborn will be the middle child or the youngest child. The physical blessing was given to the firstborn, but the physical blessing doesn't compare to the spiritual blessing that has been given to the spiritual firstborn. Because that spiritual wisdom is only given to those who love and respect the priesthood, right? Which is also an order forever, and it's under Melchizedek according to the book of Hebrews 7:17. So if you love the Most High, guess what? Hey, hallelujah. You're the firstborn, spiritual firstborn in your family. And you've been called to call out as well as to help save your family. Because if you don't call them out, who's going to save them? The G-O-D, right? But what you also realize is that anybody who loves the truth, that's your family, right? So don't limit yourself and don't be a doormat, because your energy needs to be put in the correct offering. If you're giving your offering to people who hate the Most High, well, of course, what you have can never become multiplied, right? So as spiritual firstborn concepts, you might have had a rough past. You might have had a terrible childhood. Who knows? It's very common if you do. But it was that rough past that taught you, okay, even though times were bad, can't react, right? So maybe even like this, though he understands, he speaketh not like a lamb to the slaughter. And you're like, I just rather wouldn't say anything, and I might cause discord, right? But that's the meek, that's the humble spirit of the spiritual firstborn in the family. So you hate strife. Most High hates strife too. You hate anything that has to do with conflict, but you get to a certain, this is the prophecy of the man-child now, okay? Pay attention. Take notes. Is you notice when you get to a certain age that you have to put up them hands. Because if you don't, it's not like you wasn't not putting up them hands before because of fear, but you're like, man, I could destroy this person. And anytime you put hands on people after that, it's like, man, these people almost D-I-E. So it's like, I don't even want to put my hands on people because I feel like I'm going to put them 6 feet in the ground. Because the energy, I'll just be honest with you, you probably got a lot more energy than the average person if you're a spiritual firstborn. But if you're hanging around your family, you have these low vibration entities that cause you to stumble. Yes, that's right, Peter. Your family's become a stumbling block. Your friends, the world, those who follow the world. Right? So you have to say, get behind me. And then you have to say, let the dead bury their dead. And let me move on. And thank you for these words, Father, to allow me to understand, always respect, never disrespect, always care and give, but comes a point, you can only care and give to those who actually want and love the truth. Because if they don't love the truth, they're going to take your blessing and they're going to spill your seed through theirs. Which is also why the mothers will eat the flesh off of their own daughters and the fathers will eat the flesh of their sons. When we start to understand these spiritual concepts, I'm telling you guys, your life is going to start to change. You're going to start to heal people physically and spiritually, and you're going to be able to receive the blessing of the water and the spirit, the physical and the spiritual, the way the Most High wants to give it to you. But he couldn't give you both blessings until you would learn your lesson, until you learn to hate sin, to choose the good over the evil. Also, that's why we ended up making y'all the Bible Health Book and the BIO.